to start off with a little dog story. It starts off a little rough, but it ends beautifully. So I hope you'll take a look, and then we'll move on. Go.
She was collateral damage in a domestic dispute between a husband and wife. I'm Carrie, and this is Denali's story for Word GOP.
Denali.
The wife locked her in a crate and then set the house on fire. It was a very large fire. I'm a volunteer for Suncoast Animal League, and on the day that we got the call from Pasco County Animal Services, I was a transport volunteer. She rode in the back of my car. This was probably the longest transport that I've ever done. Every time we would hit a bump or something, she was crying in pain. I would go every day to visit her. One time they brought me in, one of the vet techs opens the door. I was on the floor and she just walked right into my lap and leaned into me and just gave me this big hug and kiss. And at that moment, I was like, oh my God, you know, this dog is absolutely amazing. I said to the shelter director, I would love to foster her. I would love to bring her home and continue her care. She was in bandages for about 64 more days after that. So I drove her back and forth to Blue Pearl for bandage changes and medications and different exams and everything. She became this symbol. She was more than a dog. People would call the shelter and they would want to meet her because she was just this larger than life, amazing animal that overcame all this. Seeing how she was with people, we went through training to help her become a therapy dog.
No.
She excels at it. She does this thing that I call the turtle. When she's really happy,
My day. Yes! Yes!
her whole body wags, her tail doesn't stop.
That's her turtle.
We go to schools with kids of all different ages, and we go to the airport. We visit the domestic violence shelter once a week. Denali just immediately took him in and they would just cuddle and snuggle. They have to be touching each other and they just have this bonded relationship.
The turtle move.
4 years later, her skin is good. I just have to have a good sunscreen on hand at all times when we go outside, especially living in Florida in the summer. We go early in the morning, but she gets lathered up with sunscreen on her body. I admire her. I'm in awe of her. I just remember thinking, would I be enough for her if I just adopted her? I just thought she was meant for greater things. Our bond is so strong, and I am humbled by the trust that she has put in me. When she first came home, she would be afraid if a door was closed behind her or if I was in a different room. Now she'll lay out in the yard and she doesn't have to see me. I'm lucky and honored that she chose me to be her mom.
Her tail's whacking me.
She has a happy tail.
Well, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And I will never understand people who are so heinous to animals, particularly dogs, but any animal. I don't understand it. But then again, I don't understand mass killers either, or just murderers, period. So there you have it. But that's a very beautiful story in the end, isn't it?
For more, sign up for Levin TV.